Hello, hello, testing. Bick, do you read me? Bick, do you read me? Where am I going? Hi, Bikey. What's up, Can Aliens? How you doing? I don't know where I'm going. What's up, Bitter? I have a plan for today, but I don't have a route. I was thinking maybe, well, it looks sunnier to the east, but not that much sunnier. I could also go west. Is anyone on the west side? What does the west side look like right now? Yay, what's up, Bacho? Bonsoir, what's up, Wyrene? How you doing? Lazy Dog with that tier 1 47-month sub. Thank you so much, Lazy Dog. It's good to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. 47 months. That's almost 48 months. That's almost 4 years. Oh my god, do I even have subscriber badges that go that far? I guess we're going west. Ken Aliens, the east is bright and sunny. Oh, crap. Should I turn around? West does not look bright and sunny. Let's just go to like crap. Let's just keep going. Go into the unknown. It's San Francisco, though. We know it all. Go somewhere you've never gone before. That takes planning. We could go somewhere, I guess. Where have we never been before? I don't know. I kind of want to go to the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe we should just do the east side waterfront. I guess that's like north side. Noobs. Across the bridge, ugh. That can be dangerous. What's up, Jacob Bax? Yeah, you know Jacob. You've watched the stream enough to know that when we go into the unknown, we don't know what we're gonna run into. Could be anything. Sometimes it gets a little dicey. Bike Curious has the drip. What's up, Flyboy? How you doing? I just have my sweater on thinking I'd get all hot and sweaty. Because I'm on the my Le Petit Porteur today. Porteur. Wow, so aggressive. But I don't know if it's that warm out. What about Southwest? Ugh. Don't get me started. I was thinking we could do a stream of all the buildings that drivers have crashed their cars into this year. Because one was in Portola recently. That's what made me think of it. I'm trolling. You know, and the Southeast isn't that much better. That's the sad thing. Let's go this way. Oh wow. You gotta be careful on the tracks when they're wet. Every time I've had issues with the tracks, it's been because they're wet or because I'm being stupid. Hey, let's see if I can ride the edge. Whoop. Welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are just getting rolling. I am rejuvenated and refreshed after having a week off last week. What do you know? I don't like tracks on the road. I do like that we have streetcar system. And the cable cars, they're cool too. Iconic. But yeah, the injury rate, I read once that the injury rate for bicyclists on roads with tracks is like 6 times higher than a comparable road without tracks. And that one in particular is even more dangerous because they're not really well maintained, so the gap is wide. So that's not a good one. Charlie Poo, what's up? My best friend's mom ran into a building. She ran a red light, smashed into oncoming traffic, then stomped on the gas instead of the brakes. She's totally fine, but the dentist's office lost a window and looks pretty rough. Happens more often than you think. People hit the gas instead of the brakes. And with like EVs being way more powerful and way heavier, when that stuff happens, drivers are just gonna go straight through buildings. It's a thing. Here in the Netherlands, they don't drive into buildings that often. They only try to kill some trees, and they often lose. They don't drive into buildings that often? What the heck? Don't people from the Netherlands forget which one's the gas and which one's the brake too? Or is that part of the driving test? Which one's the gas and which one's the brake? In America, if you answer that question wrong, there's like, they'll figure it out eventually. Chat, I think we should go right. The weather just looks garbagey this way. So let's not do it. Let's go this way. Bick, you were the first person here, but you gave up on me. Why did you give up on me? How was the holiday? Oh, so nice. Extremely relaxing. I did so much 3D modeling. Oh my God. I've had it on my list of goals to pick up a new 3D modeling tool. I used to use Shapeways. Sorry, not Shapeways. I used to use 123D Design, and I could make 3D models in that so I could get them 3D printed with Shapeways. But 123D Design was shut down by Autodesk more than 5 years ago, I think. So they don't maintain it anymore. And so I put all that time into losing it or learning it for no reason. But I found another tool called Onshape. It's web-based and it has a free plan and it's pro quality. And so over break I was like, I want to work on some projects. I'm going to get some projects done. And a couple of those projects were like custom components for the streaming rig and some components for this bike to make it a little bit more usable. So I was like, let's do it. And it wasn't that hard. But yesterday I spent all day on another project. Let's talk about that in a little bit though. 3D modeling, do you do it for printing? Yes. So I have a little adapter that I made. I put this in the behind the scenes channel, by the way, in Discord. So !Discord in the chat. If you're not in the Discord, go click that link, join the Discord, go to the behind the scenes channel, and you'll see the part that I designed. It goes between, like I have a little shock arm that holds my camera, and there's like, I need like an adapter plate between that and the rest of my rig. So I got that 3D printed. And I was having some issues with it because it was rotating. It's like turning on the screw that screws it in. So I elaborated on the design so it won't twist anymore. And then, so I used Onshape to do that, and then I ordered it from Shapeways. That whole process only took me like a couple hours, which was great. It's a pretty simple component, so that helps. And then I just got carried away. I just kept going. Careful on the tracks. Fusion 360 is Autodesk's free tool. You have to dig for it now to get it for free. Yeah, I gave Fusion 360 a try, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I found Onshape to be a lot easier to get up and running with, and I really like, this is not sponsored by the way, even though they do sponsor streamers. I really like their like system of constraints. So like, if I like, you know, realize, oh, I need to make this part a little thicker or something, you can do that, and anything else that kind of like relies on that dimension will update in real time. So I don't need to like, I don't know, change hole depths or, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Diameters, bend relief, all that stuff. Onshape is a good solution. I found the same thing. Oh, do you work with a CAD for your job? Or just for funsies, maybe? Parametric drawing, nearly all CAD does that now. Is that what that's called? I love it. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Dave. Yes, and I know that Hanukkah is also in action as we speak. In fact, on the East Coast, my family will be lighting the candles soon. It's too early for the West Coast, though. The sun hasn't even set yet. So happy Hanukkah to anybody who hangs with Hanukkah Harry. Whee! I heard like a weird noise, so I'm going kind of slow. So I guess I'm just going downtown now. I'm not really sure why. I didn't have a route plan for today. But I do have a plan for today. It's gonna be fun. I wanted to take you all to some beautiful spots so we could like do some chatting. You know what I'm saying? I suppose I could go over to Alamo Square. Well, I left the Wiggle. I could have done that if I'd stayed on the Wiggle. Hello, Bikel and Chad. Hello, Poovy. I'm an electronic engineer of 40 years. Last 10 years, I have had to learn how to design boxes for electronics. Oh, cool, Ion. Because small companies have no money for mechanical and electronics engineering, so I do both now. That's very adaptable of you. Well, I hope you're in the Discord to critique my work. Do you work with bent sheet metal by any chance, Ion? Because I had a challenge I was working on this yesterday. I spent way too much time on it and failed. I figured we would cancel today's stream to mourn the passing of President Jimmy Carter. Oh no, I didn't even hear. Aw, that's sad. Rip Jimmy Carter. Chat, Jimmy Carter was president when the first bike lanes were being laid in, well, there are probably bike lanes before that. But Davis, California, around that time was putting in, maybe it's protected bike lanes, the first protected bike lanes in the United States. My dates might be off a little bit, but I'm just conjecturing here a little bit. I'm gonna go around this way. This homeboy is pretty aggressive. So if I just go over here and come down here and then wait here, we'll be good. He was the most pro-bike president in US history. That was my bell chat. Do you like my bell? Ring my bell, ring my bell. It's good to have a pro-bike president. I know that Eisenhower wasn't a big fan of bikes, but apparently he was a big fan of national parks. Go figure. I have not joined the Discord, but if I could, if you want to intro this off stream, I try to keep my Discords limited. Oh, I see you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be nice. If you join the Discord and then DM me, you can immediately leave the Discord. And then we'll be good. He was a pro biker? That's funny. You mean the national park sitting on top of oil? I mean all the national parks, including the ones sitting on top of oil. More tracks. I don't want to go over any more tracks. Ooh, windy all of a sudden. Hello, fellow car haters. What's up, Chili? How you doing? Oh look, it's the Twitter building. It is nice this way. I'm glad that I came this way. I am somehow not prepared for rain today. Even though it was like pouring rain this morning. I must have forgotten to put my rain poncho into my bucket. So if it starts raining, we're gonna have to run for cover. Oh, look at that. Twitch chat disconnected and automatically reconnected. We went by the Twitter building and my Wi-Fi must have disconnected. As always. In Baikel's name we pray, no rain. You're gonna have to pray a lot. Because I think there's lots of moisture in the upper atmosphere. 14C is rather cold for San Francisco, right? 14C. I don't actually keep track of what's normal weather in Celsius. 58F. Oh, it says it right there. I just usually don't read the weather command. 58. Nah, not that cold. We had a July like 2 years ago where it never got above like 15C the whole month. It was like the coldest July on record. I think the thing with San Francisco is the temperature doesn't really fluctuate that much from season to season. It's just always a little chilly. "58F. I would like that. Well, Poopy, you know what to do, be. Wasn't it like 100 for a few days in September? Like 2020, I think was the last time. Maybe 2021. Let's see. I don't think we've had any 100 degree days since 2020. That's extremely unusual. In fact, I think in the history of my like lifespan in San Francisco, it's only been above 100 degrees here for like maybe 3 days, maybe 4. And I've been here for, oh, my 15-year anniversary is coming up. I moved to San Francisco, I think that my first day in San Francisco was January 6th, ironically. At least I have an alibi. It's not really ironic. It got up to 106 in 2018. Oh yeah, there were actually 2, that's right, there were 2 times where it was over 100. Maybe it's been like 4 or 5 days above 100, but yeah. The thing is, in 2018, when it was over 100, like, the air quality was good. So Melissa and I, and Valentine, we just rode our, I think, was it 2018 where the air quality was good? Maybe this is a different time. Well, either way. When it gets hot, you can just go out to the ocean. You know? There's like some nice shady spots on the west side that even if the mission's like 100 degrees, it'll be a much more comfortable like 85 or even 80 degrees if you get close to the ocean. But a lot of our hot weather days have been like smoke days also. So you can't really do that. So at that point, you're just trapped in your house with no air conditioning, suffering for a day or two. And believe me, the suffering sucks, but it's not gonna kill you. And you know what they say, that which does not kill us makes us weaker, so something else can. Will you get San Francisco a cake? San Francisco will get me a cake. Wow, there's a ton of people doing touristy stuff today. Oh, that makes sense. I bet all the families are in town for Christmas and they're driving in from the suburbs to go ride the cable cars. When will the Great Highway thing take effect? Well, it's closed right now. Closed to cars. I think it's permanently closed to cars already. But I think its designation as a park still has some process to go through. I would check myself into jail for free, for free AC if it got that hot. I'm not sure that jail has air conditioning. The bad kind of Cali smoke, yeah, exactly. Howdy, Bike Curious. What's up, Dimitri? Hey, everybody. Did you know Dimitri is a live streamer? It's true. He IRL live streams out of Toronto, Canada from his bicycle. He's also a photographer. Go give him a follow on Twitch. Click over to his profile. Hit the follow button. Meet his mom. She's on his stream sometimes. I didn't know. The mall is where the AC is at. Yeah, that's factual. When I was in Ukiah with Justin, it was gonna be like 103 out or whatever during the day. So he and I decided that we would see a movie. to get away from the heat. And we saw that new Joker movie with Lady Gaga in it. And it wasn't very good. I don't recommend it. I also don't like musicals, so that was maybe a bad choice. I didn't know it was a musical. Here's the thing though, they didn't turn on the air conditioning in the movie theater until like the last 10 minutes of the movie. So it wasn't like it was not 100 degrees in there. It wasn't even honestly uncomfortably hot, but it wasn't comfortably cool. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of got juked by the movie theater. I haven't met anyone who liked it. Oh good, it's not just me for not liking musicals. That guy liked the rig, chat. Maybe he'll turn around. Bike Carriers, your sales pitch is way better than mine. Well, just use mine then. We're good. What's your favorite mall? Chat, I'm gonna be real here for a second, okay? I love Westfield Mall. Westfield Mall gets dunked on constantly, and it's like an empty shell. Well, it's a shell of its former self. There's still stuff there, but like tons of stores closed over the last year. And it's because the Westfield Holding Company or whatever that owns them all is divesting from their U.S. properties. And I think that they just like incentivized stores to leave at the end of last year. And so like even the Lego store, which I loved to go to, and during Christmas 2 years ago, had a line out the door for hours and hours. They had a friggin' bouncer at the Lego store. The Lego store is not even there anymore. Last year they closed it down right before Black Friday and Cyber Monday or whatever. And they were like, they didn't give really any reason why. I think that the mall owner incentivized businesses to leave because they were trying to shut the mall down or get it ready for a sale or whatever. I don't know why, but it didn't make any sense. That store was doing really well. Okay, Westfield's my favorite mall for 2 reasons. Number 1, it is directly connected to the Powell Street BART station. You can literally get off of BART and walk into the mall without ever seeing sky or touching grass. It's pretty wild. Number 2, they have a great food court. There's like food in the Westfield Mall food court that you can't get anywhere else in the city. Or it's hard to find other places in the city. And it's good, like they have good food there. Now sure, they have like friggin' whatever that New York burger chain is. I keep wanting to say Smash Burger. It's not Smash Burger. It's not even close. I'm not gonna read chat. I'm gonna figure it out. Nope, I forget. But they also have like other food that isn't like chains, you know? Like there's this like Kyo whatever blah blah like Korean food place that I used to go to their food truck all the time, and they have a location in Westfield Mall. And the food is delicious. They have a bunch of stuff that's delicious. Michael, do they have Sbarros? No, they don't touch Sbarros. They don't, you know, with that, as the kids are saying. It's not good enough. Watch, they probably do have Sbarros. In-N-Out, McDonald's, no, the one from New York City. Burger King, okay. Dimitri, your Canadian is showing. No Sbarros, what a joke of a mall. You're a joke of a mall. This mall is good food. We have Buckhorn Grill. You do not want to, I cannot downplay Buckhorn Grill is that good. It would be illegal to speak ill of it. Five Guys? No. Shake Shack, that's the one. We have a Shake Shack in there. But like poo-poo to Shake Shack, you know? Like just expensive burgers. We already have In-N-Out, it's cheap. Super Duper is still really good. Yeah, Super Duper is good. And you know, I don't know. They don't have one in the mall. I don't think they have a Super Duper in the mall. They don't have a. They don't have this in the mall either. I really like the Melt. It's like the Bay Area's grilled cheese chain. I'll take Valentine there. We went there like 3 weekends in a row, and Valentine ate his grilled cheese in a pickle. That was fun. Their tomato soup at the Melt is friggin' on point. It's so tasty. Oh, we stopping. It's in the Moscone Center. Yeah, there's also like 1 or 2 on Market Street we just passed. McDonald's and Burger King are the only things you've mentioned that I even recognize. Where are you from? Cool yellow shoes. Michael, please take the stream to the razor store. Like razor scooters or beard shaving razors. I think I've seen that guy riding around before. Cookies. His backpack says cookies on it. Oh look, it's Muni. Say hi to Muni, chat. Do you see him up there? Originally UK, but I live in Germany now. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure that any of these places have expanded internationally. Scooters are pretty demonic. Yeah, this one time, a person rode by on a scooter, and I'm certain that it summoned Lord Lucifer himself. I think you need a biking rival. I agree. Wouldn't it be fun if we streamed on different days, but on my channel? Are there any smaller piers around? I've explored every pier that's open to the public. Yeah, let's go to a pier we haven't been to in a long time. That sounds nice, right? Let's do that. Like someone you can shake your fist at when we ever come across them on stream. You mean the Dynamite Twins? They called me Crunchy Granola. What's your favorite pier of the smaller ones? Oh, that's a good question. This one's publicly accessible over here. Hey, let's go that way. Actually, someone requested to go somewhere new on stream. I don't know if we've ever been to this pier before. I would say the unsung hero of San Francisco piers is the one that the Exploratorium is on. You can go out there all times of day or night, and it's just wonderful. I had a bike party, or I hosted a bike party, I don't know, in October or something. And it was, that's the one that that's one of the ones we went to. Mix panel is here, huh? Peer-to-peer, what are you going to download? Good question. Probably Photoshop 6. Talk about burgers. Isn't Gott's, I don't know, isn't Gott's right there, or is that gone? I don't know what Gott's is. Oh, I thought the stream was off for some reason today. What's up, Bucky? We're back. Yeah, Pier 14. I mean, Pier 14 is classic. I guess I overlooked that one because we go there on the stream so much. You know what I mean? This is another public pier here that we can go through. It's not really a biking path, but we can do like there's like a bay walk. A lot of it can be ridden. Part of that walk goes through the inside though. See, this is nice, right? This pier is a nice pier. I wonder if we'll see the California hornblower. Oh, there it is. The San Francisco Bell. The California hornblower. That's right, there's two California hornblowers. This one's a California hornblower, and then the one with the wheel behind it is another California hornblower. I know. You'd think there's only one California hornblower, and then you find out there are many hornblowers. I'm feeling some rain, chat. It was pretty dumb of me to leave without a raincoat. Everything is a biking path if you're brave enough. If you're willing to do the time. This is a glorious pier. Glorious indeed. There's also the vibration testing pier. That's the next one down. We were there last weekend. Last weekend we were there last stream. Reminds me of a riverboat. Yeah, I think that's the idea. There is no extra charge for the rain. Well, if it damages my camera and I have to buy a new one, is that an extra charge? So this is like a bay walk you can do. You just like walk around all this pier and like the next one. And the walk, there's stairs there. My nemesis. Yeah, but look. See these signs? It says public shore. Here, I'll just come around so you can see it better. Whee! Public shore, open 24 hours. So all of this is like free public walkway. And if you come down here, they put this plant here on purpose to block this sign. But look, oh, this is the public shore, public walkway. You can just walk right through this building here. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So if you know, you know. You can come over here, you can walk through. And that's just like a bar there. So if you feel like you're too sober for the walk, then you could fix that and then continue walking. Stairs, Nemesis, are you Dalek? What's a Dalek? Oh look, we get to go around this way. Oh, I thought that the vibration testing pier was this next one, but it's not. So the public walkway just continues through here. Popos, yeah, we're on full popo mode right now. There's a popo that goes into the exploratorium also. So that's where we would have come out if we were walking. And then look, you can continue walking up this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go through this cool little tunnel. Public shore, history walk. Oh, it's a history walk apparently, Chad. Tunnel snakes rule. What's up, Electric Sneeze? Oh, we got a sub. Angvid with that tier 1 36-month sub. Congratulations, Angvid. That's 2.5 years, right? Or 3 years. That's 3 years. Holy moly. Thank you so much for that 3-year tier 1 sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Oh, my camera's a little foggy. Daleks or Daleks are Doctor Who's greatest enemy, but they can't do stairs. Interesting. Do they ride bikes? Daleks are the original murder bots. Hey, what's up, Stamish? How you doing? Always a pleasure to see you in chat. I guess I've been doing too much looking around and not enough reading chat, huh? Your maths are on point. You're only saying that because I got it wrong at first and then corrected myself. Oh my god, no dabs. We got this. We got this. This is going to be so hard. I'm going to get knee conflict here. Nope. Look, I didn't even get close. I had to go so much tighter. Oh, actually, that was pretty close. All right, and then we were... Oh, God, too steep. We were here last week, or sorry, last stream, because my camera wasn't working, and this is where I do vibration testing. I don't want to do vibration testing today, though. Too aggressive. All right, there you go, chat. We did some public shore there. Oh, look, the public shore continues this way. I guess we should just keep following it, huh? I learned about that ferry recently, the Klamath. Maybe I'll get you a better view of it and we can talk about the Klamath. We haven't done any of what I was hoping to do today. I've just been kind of riding around. Like I said, I didn't have a route planned, but I did have an activity in mind. I wanted to be flexible because of the weather. There's the Klamath. I think it's closed right now. Let's see. Maybe it's good to hang out here in case it rains. Can we get closer to the Klamath? It's only open like 3 days a month or something ridiculous like that. They call this a popo. It's not a friggin' popo. Which pier is this now? I don't remember. Oh, you meant your rig, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Tomorrow we get 3 to 6 inches of snow here in South Dakota. That's too cold. Yeah, see, here's the Klamath. Sorry, the historic Klamath. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you got to go during work, if that's the hours you work. Second Saturday of the month, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Public tours, first Wednesday of each month, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Midship ramp provides accessible slopes at all tides. Midship ramp? What does that mean? Oh, I guess that's that ramp there. What snow? Yeah, exactly. Has it ever snowed in San Francisco? Not since like 1976 or something like that. Is this the end of the road? All roads lead to Rome. And we're not in Rome yet, so let me think no. Let's go over to the Exploratorium Pier and chill there. Someone was like, what's your favorite unsung pier? Definitely the Exploratorium. And look, here it is. Snow was banned in San Francisco. For a city full of snowflakes, it sure does hate snow. But get it? Those were jokes. How prescient by Curious. There was a touch of snow in San Francisco about 20 years ago. I just barely missed it. What, the rainbow? Holy guacamole, chat. Look, it's a rainbow. Let's go all the way out to the end. Do you see the rainbow, chat? Wow. I'm just here for the dad and political jokes. Perfect. Yeah, rainbow. Epic. Wow, it's really clear too. That is rain over there. Don't go into the rain. We're going to the end of the pier. We're going to see both ends of the rainbow. I was going to say, I need to go somewhere over the rainbow. Chat, we're going to get an epic view of this rainbow. This is so cool. I don't know if we've ever gotten a rainbow on stream before. No, we must have. But this is a super vibrant one. Holy guacamole. This thing's going buck wild. This rainbow is locked in. Let's go here. It's not a whole rainbow anymore. We just get this little arc here. Wow, cool. All right, I gotta get a picture of the bike, right? Before it all goes away. It's going, it's going. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a streamer that I watch every Sunday with open eyes. That's all I got. I just made it up, obviously. POV, you're a bike streamer and there's a rainbow. Wow, it is going away, but we got a really good view of it. So the pot of gold is somewhere in Emeryville. Could be over there, but also I like see one end of the rainbow right here. It's either touching down on Yerba Buena Island or it's falling into the bay. Before it looked like it was in front of the island, but now it looks like it's behind it. Or on it. It's literally on Treasure Island. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, brilliant. It's going away. Goodbye, rainbow. You were fun even though you were fleeting. Beautiful song. Thank you, Bick. I Can See a Rainbow was some saccharine song I had to sing in primary school. Triggered. Sorry, DJ Black. I heard a joke earlier today. How much does a rainbow weigh? It's pretty light. Try to find the bucket of gold. Well, I think it's going to be gone soon. Does that mean the gold is gone? By Curious Pride, yes. Gold and pot? True treasure. Good point. Welcome to California rainbows. Brooklyn Bridge looks different. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Definitely the Brooklyn Bridge looks way different than this bridge. The Wicked Witch rode a bike. That's true. That explains why she's a mega babe. A mega babe is someone who rides a bike. I think chat's full of many mega babes. I don't need to be in here. Chat, should we do the thing that I had planned on doing? Let's hang out and chat. I wanted to chat with you all. It's Leprechaun's gold, which disappears and the rainbow does. Ugh. Do you think you could sell it on the global markets before it disappears? We're getting the talk. So, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they make a new stream, baby. Can you all see the fog? There's so much fog happening right in here. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Ain't that the truth? No, we cannot. Perfect. Michael is leaving us. I am not leaving you. The stream... So, my next stream will be the 6-year anniversary stream of this channel. I've been streaming... or my first stream ever was January 1st, 2019? January 1st. It wasn't a New Year's resolution. I had been building towards it. I just happened to have a day off from work, and so I was like, let's do it! So that's what I did. So we're coming up on the 6-year anniversary of the stream, of the first stream, of my first Twitch stream. IRL Twitch stream. I did some, like I said, I was working towards it for a while. And I think that's pretty amazing, so don't worry, this isn't going anywhere. I do this once a week because it's a maintainable schedule for me, and I don't see myself ever stopping, although there might be periods of time where I take breaks, and that's okay. But you're never going to get a video from me that's like, hey, I'm quitting content forever, even though I know that's a very fashionable thing to do. It's also a very silly thing to do because I know, it's a very selfish thing to do because I know that this stream and this channel and this beautiful city brings joy to so many people all over the world every Sunday. It would be incredibly selfish of me to take that away from you all. So I will never, ever tell you, hey, this channel is ending. No more new content. That's not going to happen. Don't worry, chat. That was an aside, but don't worry. Phew, I was worried Poober's behavior was ruining chat for you. It's been a little rough, but Poober and I are working through it together. What an accomplishment. 6 years is a long time. We're getting there. We're getting there. No, what I wanted to do was talk about what we want to do in the new year. And there are two things here, which is New Year's resolutions. I feel like we could set some stream resolutions, which I think would be fun. And I can guarantee to you, like all New Year's resolutions, that most of them won't be accomplished. But what it would be cool to hear is what all you want to see from the stream as we go into the new year. And so New Year's resolutions would be fun. And another thing that would be fun to do, and this was Valentine's idea that I wanted to dedicate time to, is stream bingo. We have a 2025 bingo card of stuff that we see on stream, and we play bingo together on the stream, basically. So we would come up with the things that would go on the stream bingo. That's my other idea for today. Bike Curious branded hankies that you can get from the Bike Curious e-commerce storefront. I love the bingo idea. Me too. Steam resolution is 1920 by 1080. Thank you, Tanuva. More mulch. That's a good one. All right, let me bring out my... notes. Stream 2025. Or let's do stream resolutions. So if let's say English isn't your first language, or you're a child, and maybe you don't know what a New Year's resolution is, that's fine. I'm going to explain it right now. A resolution is something that you commit to, that you resolve to doing. And I'm sure it's in every country, in every language, all over the world. People like to decide, oh, it's a new year. I will decide to do some things that will better myself. These are my resolutions. So, is the P in Stemish silent? I always pronounce it like it is. Clearly the main thing is that the stream needs more Taco Bell. Are you not bottling the used hankies and selling them? No, I am not. I am washing them and reusing them. More Taco Bell. I'll put that on. I'm not going to put it in all caps, though. There was another one up here, too. I'll put Stream Bingo on here. That's another resolution. How do you know it brings joy? I'm only here to get upset. Wow, Jacob, you hide it very well. I feel some water. I wonder if we'll get another rainbow. It should not have said that the chance of rain was 0%. It's clearly more than 0%. Okay, I'm gonna move over this way. Oh, don't fall, water bottle. Because there's some water getting... There's a little bit of rain coming in, but it's blowing from this direction, so maybe this building can provide some shelter. There we go. There we go. Okay. I took a Tiburon ferry yesterday. I don't know why. It's pretty over there. Does anybody else have any goals for the stream? Okay, another goal that I have for the stream is I want to do a better mulch pile emote. I gotta say, the mulch pile emote is basically impossible to do correctly, though. Like, it is literally just a pile of brown, which doesn't look like mulch. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like mulch. So I've tried a whole bunch of times, and every time that I try, I don't, and yeah, it just doesn't work. So maybe there's a way to fix that. I don't know. Weather apps lie. Yeah, why did it say 0%? Who's telling us the weather, there's a 0% chance of rain? One of my goals, one of my stream resolutions is 1920 by 1080, is one of my stream resolutions is to sell more courses. Did they take out the spinny sand things? They took out 2 of them, huh? So someone should buy my course. Actually, I should talk about that in a second. Emotes of branches, pine cones, ground up chips. Yeah. Why don't you have an actual goal for the stream with posts and crossbar and a net? Yeah, I could do that. A literal goal. Posts, crossbar, net. There you go. We now have a literal goal for the stream. You could look for glitches in the Matrix. Ooh, I like that idea. I'll write that down. Look for glitches in the Matrix. Okay. Sell more corsets. I'll add that too. Sell more corsets.
They usually encourage us.
It's not about how thin I am. It's about that waist to hip ratio. You know?
Yeah, but I kind of like the barnacles.
Huh. What are you all doing with that?
We're gonna do a plankton drag.
A plankton drag?
Yeah, so we're gonna throw this into the water, and then we're gonna be able to pull out different kinds of plankton, and then we're gonna go back inside and show all the people who are inside.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is this something that you do regularly? Like, is this on a schedule? Like a plankton tour?
We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
The schedule is right now.
Yeah, the schedule's right now. Usually, the schedules are usually different. So sometimes they'll be able to schedule planktons, but other people are able to do them whenever they feel like we need it. And since it was raining this morning, I don't think we had the chance to.
Oh, yeah.
An actual good drag, but now that the sun's been out a little bit more, maybe we'll get something good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Science. Chat, there's science happening behind me.
I don't know if you saw me put it together. You got it? So you just twist it, and then these parts connect, and then just put it up to it. And then you should inflate them off. But yeah.
I'm fascinated.
Nice.
Overboard.
And then here you can move it. Yeah, try putting all the rope into there. Yeah. A lot of air bubbles.
It's in. I wonder if we're gonna get any plankton. That's our lunch chat. That's your lunch chat. I already ate my lunch. That's your lunch. Oh.
Cool steps.
I guess the tide's going that way?
Oh yeah, we like to drag it around to get different kinds of plankton.
Oh, really? Wait, it varies just moving it along here?
Yeah, because some plankton, depends on how far down we go and then how high up we are as well. Because some plankton are photosynthesized.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah, the energy from the sun, so they're higher up. But some plankton actually eat other plankton, so they're are a little bit lower, trying to eat other planktons and other insects like that.
Whoa, cool. Interesting.
It's really interesting.
How many different kinds of plankton are there in the bay?
We have 3. Well, actually, we have a lot of different kinds, but they're fall under different categories.
Yeah.
We have zooplankton and phytoplankton. Phytoplankton are the ones that are photosynthesized and get from the sun. Well, there's zooplankton, but there's 2 different subgenres of them, or species of them, which they can grow into something bigger, like barnacles. We have some barnacles that we're able to pick up. So they turn into barnacles on ships. And they show me up real quick.
Yeah.
And then we also have plankton that eat other plankton but still stay the same size. So
Interesting.
Crabs, they could also come from plankton, same thing with village shrimp too.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, barnacles literally start life as a plankton, or at one point in their lives they're a plankton and then they
Yeah.
just
So
grow?
They just grow. Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. I find that really interesting. I didn't know that plankton came from different. Also jellyfish too. They start off really itty bitty, they're plankton too, but they can also grow and then become jellyfish.
Oh, whoa, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying. I did not know that until I started working here. I was like, that's crazy.
Is a plankton, it's not a single-celled organism, is it? Or it's multicellular?
Yeah, it can be a single-cell organism,
Yeah.
but just the entire definition of a
Okay.
That can mean plants. It can also mean animals.
So they just float around.
Organism that floats.
Yeah.
If they just float around though, then like how do the phytoplankton stay close to the surface? Are they just buoyant or something?
Well, the thing is, they don't just float around basically, because they can swim kind of, but just the current moves them.
Yeah, so I think it's one of
Ah.
those they move towards a certain current, in
Yeah.
which, and then it takes it the rest of the way.
Oh, whoa. So they can figure out, or they know when they're in the right current, basically.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with like like pathfinders, wayfinders. Like way back in the day, they like just put their hand in the water, and the current like already would tell them like if it's warmer, if it's colder, it tells them in which direction they're going.
Oh,
I think
whoa.
it's kind of not the same thing, but if to compare it to what like we used to do, I'm assuming it's something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I know where I am in the city. I know how the grade of the hills,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
or the grade of the road that I'm on. I'll be able to tell what hill I'm on.
Just, like, it's, like, we don't get it because we don't live there, but since like they've always like lived there their entire life, they understand the ways of the water. Like,
Cool. That's awesome. Wow, chat. We can check our goal off of learn about plankton on stream.
today's episode learning about plankton.
Yes. Thank you very much. I'm John, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Jerry.
Jerry.
Leah.
Leah. It's nice to meet you both. Thank you for answering my questions about plankton.
Oh yeah, of course, anytime. We try my best. I don't know, plankton isn't like my biggest thing that I'm like big on while I'm working here, but I still like to talk about it.
What's your exhibit then? What do you
I
get
personally
into?
like talking about flowers. Like,
Flowers?
Flower and cloud, I think, are some of my favorites.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah.
plankton is really interesting because it's also you can just talk about the ocean in general and just like sea life.
Yeah.
It's really,
I love that, like, when we're out here, like, there's, like, obviously we're in the city right now, right? We're, like, standing
Yeah.
on concrete, but, like, right there, like, that's wilderness, like,
Yeah.
right on the other side of that fence.
It's crazy. Sometimes we see seals and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's so cool. I feel like I'm spotting, like, a real-life Pokemon whenever I see a seal floating around.
That's what I feel when I see animals. I'm like, yes, Pokemon right there. I feel when I see pigeons all the time. I'm like, that's a common one. Like,
Yeah, yeah, no, whatever.
yeah, like,
Everyone's
yeah,
already got a
I
Pidgey.
guess. seeing all the like aquatic animals just like pop their heads out. It's just like, oh, nice to see you guys.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, Chad. Were there more goals? I hope everybody enjoyed learning about plankton. Crabs are plankton? Yeah, I know. I learned that too. And jellyfish? Wild. Can you tell the aircraft to please not? Yeah, I know, right? It was a helicopter, a Coast Guard copter flew overhead. Couldn't they tell I was trying to talk? A Eurocopter MHD-65D Dolphin. Wait, how did you, Stemish? Oh, you knew that because you cross-referenced it online. Is that right, Stemish? Or were you able to see it? An aircraft just flew over here in my town just as that one did. That's funny, Sparksaw. Welcome to Planck Curious. That's right. We study plankton, Planck lengths, Planck constants, all those things. Mr. Krabs is competing with himself. They have cilia. Well, some of them do. Interesting. Yeah, you can see all the flights online in real time. Yes, I'm aware of that. I mean, Stemish knows where we are, obviously. We're at the Exploratorium. So, you can figure it out. Very cool. Learn about... Okay, so for our stream goals for 2025... Oh, this must have been a 2024 stream goal, was to learn about plankton. So we got to do that today. Nice job, everyone. Nobody has any goals for the stream? Any spots we want to visit? Any bike adventures? Oh, one of the ones that came up that I was curious about in chat was, or in the Discord, was doing more like Amtrak streams. Like instead of being 100% bike, like I would have a different rig that wouldn't be my third person riding rig, and I would bring that with me on like Amtrak adventures with the family. Our family road trips could consist of a train ride and some walking, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of curious how y'all feel about that. Amtrak. Can you take us to Fresno on the bike? I don't know if I could make it all the way to Fresno on a bike. How far is it? How many days of a trip would that be? Let's see. Fresno by bike, 1 day, 24 hours, 231 miles. Oh wait, no, 17 hours and 31 minutes. It just says 1 day. 213 miles. And I would have to ride through some real garbage. There might be some nice roads along the way though. Oh, it's plank time.
Oh, I did it the wrong way. Oopsies, guys. Oh,
Hmm.
looks like I think we low-key just got like mud. Oopsies. Yeah. And then get the rope.
Chat, do not say the secret recipe for the Krabby Patties right now, because Plankton is right there.
No, it's really funny because Plankton is actually based on one of the actual Planktons, and it's like he has the little antennas and everything.
Oh,
It's so
really?
cute, yeah.
So like, there's a literal.
Yeah, Plankton's based on a specific type of Plankton.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Is that type of plankton also obsessed with world domination?
Perhaps it's really fast, so it just be speeding around. And
Yeah.
like, trying to kill people. It's really bad.
That's awesome.
Never catch them.
I missed it. What do they do with the plankton? So we're at the Exploratorium right now, and there's all kinds of science and education going on in the building that's behind you and in front of me. So if you are visiting San Francisco and you're looking for a fun thing to do for the whole family, you should come here to the Exploratorium. You can learn about plankton. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. You can also do one of my favorite activities here, the Tactile Dome, which is like a room inside the Exploratorium that's completely pitch black and you have to feel your way through it. Me and Valentine love doing it. It's so much fun. I know it sounds kind of scary. They do a really good job with it, and it's really an enjoyable experience. And all kinds of other science and education stuff. And actually, one of the things I learned about from going to the Exploratorium, we have a membership, so we go a lot. One of the things I learned about the Exploratorium since going is that they have a massive machine shop. It's in the center of the building. It's huge. They have tons of different machines that they use to build the exhibits. And it turns out that like thousands of children's museums all over the world use exhibits that were made here in the Exploratorium in San Francisco. They've got like some percentage, and it's ridiculous. It's like 80% of all children's museums worldwide have an exhibit from the Exploratorium or something ridiculous like that. So it's not only is it a wonderful place to explore, but chances are the talents of the people making exhibits here in San Francisco have reached your local children's museum as well. So that's my pitch for the Exploratorium. Definitely come by and check it out if you're visiting San Francisco and you're with children. Or even if you're not with children, it's still fun as heck. I'm not gonna lie. But it's a little bit more fun when you do have a kid around, because there's lots of kid-targeted stuff. Have you done a stream about that SF architect yet? You were going to do it with an expert. That's right, DJ Blag. I was reading through my suggestions channel this morning, looking through what, just looking at what ideas people have had and what I haven't done yet. And I saw your suggestion in there about that exact thing, and I said, "Oh yeah, I do need to do that." So let's add that to the list of goals. Architecture stream, and I don't have the link to the Discord. Okay, I got it. It's on the list. Mulch pile emote shaped like a crab. The exhibit factory, that's right. Dang, so that's what that thing is. You got it. And if you hate children, just go on Thursday nights. Oh yeah, that's another good one. if you don't think that there should be children to take care of you when you're old, then you can go on Thursday nights and pretend they don't exist. Oh, interesting, none any. Can anyone confirm? More scavenger hunts. Oh, where's American 2050? Yeah, another scavenger hunt. Oh, there's American 2050. Heck yeah. How you doing? Those are super fun. Also, American, one of the spots, I just wanted to mention that one of the spots you had on one of the scavenger hunts, I don't remember which one, was like a community garden on the west side. And that is currently a hide and go bike spot that's up right now. And since I'm trying to win, I am not going to get it. This is me being kind of a troll, but sort of. But I recognized the spot immediately because we had been there before. You had led me there on a scavenger hunt, so thanks. That is one of the best ways for me to see the city in a new way is through those scavenger hunts, and I really appreciate them. Oh, yes, the garden. Yeah, you remember. Oh, okay. I guess it's just none any. Yeah, you know, American, I think that's a good point. American needs help with these. He's put in a ton of work making the scavenger hunts work. It would be really awesome, especially Bucky or anybody else who really likes the scavenger hunts. Put a little bit of time into suggesting a few spots to American, and I know that'll go a long way. He puts hours into making them work. And I think, you know, last time he experimented a little bit with some time-saving tactics, and the end result was definitely still fun, but it was obvious that like more work needed to go into a scavenger hunt. So having help really will take those scavenger hunts to the next level, make them fun and sustainable. And if we did like one a year, that would be great, right? That would be awesome. Last one was AI made, yeah. So that one was a little rough around the edges. I still really appreciate the work, and it was fun. But yeah, some of the hints didn't make any sense. I'm thinking of the reservoir one. That one was legitimately hilarious. We need to train ChatGPT better. Yeah, it's got to like analyze a map of San Francisco or satellite images. We definitely more pranks. I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but I want more pranks. I always want more pranks, but I usually get in the mood for pranks when I'm like a little burnt out, you know, and it gives me something silly to do, and then all of a sudden I'll get inspired. I haven't really been inspired with that many pranks lately. There was one though. Oh yeah, beautiful sky. It's good. I'm really glad that we came east because just looking out west just did not look nice over there. We probably would have gotten rained on like 6 times by now. The one around Atlas Obscura destinations was interesting. Atlas Obscura. Oh, yeah, that camera. That one was fun. I remember, oh look, the sun. Oh, I gotta soak up its warmth. It's not that warm. It's fine. We did the camera that day, but other things also, yeah. I used to wear my streaming rig so I could like have a first person perspective kind of stream, and I got rid of that because I have obviously the third person perspective bicycle streaming rig now, and I feel like that's why people watch the stream, is because of this unique perspective I give on my bike rides. But it is kind of limiting for the content, you know what I mean? Like, I can really only go like outdoors. I can't really go to any businesses unless they have like a pickup window outside. I like if it's like a street fair or street festival, like those aren't super bike accessible either. So that doesn't really work very well. I don't know. It's a little bit limiting, you know? Did you find any scavengers on your hunt? All of you were the scavengers, chat. You can look for more sundials. Glad you got to Urbana. Yeah, the sundial stream was fun. I didn't even get to do all of them. Sundial stream part 2. You know, another thing that I want to do is I want to take more of my streams and edit them down into short form content. I think, you know, it's super fun, obviously, hanging out with you, chat, and coming up with ideas together and figuring out what it is that, like, the story is that we want to tell. And then I love being able to kind of, you know, hone that into a 1-minute video that people can watch. If they missed the stream or if they've never seen the stream before, they can like get a feel for what it's like. I think those are so great. Editing has definitely been a bottleneck for me, but I think it's a surmountable challenge. You know, I think there's a way to make it work. And I would love to do more of it. I don't know if all of you were here for this year. I think it was this year. The Dance You Out of My Head stream. There was the song, I wanna dance you out of my head, gonna dance you out of my head. I feel it, I feel it. That song. So we did a stream where I went and danced a bunch of bike lanes that are dangerous and scary out of my head. And I went and danced in a whole bunch of really scary bike lanes. It was pretty wild. And then I edited that down into like, I don't know, a 45-second video and maybe less. And it was so much fun to film together with chat, and the end result, because I had all of you like throwing ideas in and helping me come up with the story while we were filming it, it just turned out so much better. And just as for one example, there is one moment in the song right before it goes into the chorus where like a bell dings, and someone in chat was like, you need to put a bike bell right in that dinging spot. And I did that, and sure enough, there was a comment on the video that was like, the bell in the song that lines up with your bike bell is perfect. Oh, a seaplane. So people who watched the video they specifically said that they loved that detail in the video. And that wasn't even my idea. That came out from somebody in chat. Like somebody in chat said that, and we filmed it and put it in the video. And it was like, you know, it all like works together. You know what I mean? So I love the process of creating short form video with you, chat. And I think we should do more of that. It would be so much fun for me. Tupac, happy Sunday, Curious Crew. It's good to see you. I hope everyone is well and having a great Sunday. I am indeed. Is there a plan for more dancing in the bike lanes next year? It was great. I'm happy to dance in the bike lane some more. Maybe we could dance in really good bike lanes. The thing is, that video was inspired by that one song. And I'm pretty sure that song, the artist who wrote it is no longer alive. Unfortunately, she passed away shortly after that song blew up. And I'm pretty sure that song is about, like, literally cancer. It's about her battle with cancer, which is obviously very somber. And we did kind of turn it into a joke in a loving and caring way, also recognizing that this artist left us with something great before she died. But kind of reframing the song as being about bike life was fun and interesting and had cool... You know, that was great. That was what made the content. I would love for more songs that we can reframe what they really mean or what it seems like they mean on the surface into a bike message. You know what I mean? Or something about urbanism or urban planning. Like there's this song by Arcade Fire called No Cars Go. Like that would be real fun to reframe as like literally about car-free spaces. So I don't know. Just I would definitely dance in more bike lanes. What I want to do is tell if I'm gonna do more dancing, we got to have a song. We got to pick the right song. What's up, Lorenzo? How you doing? We should make you go viral by giving you the pox. Thank you, DJ Black. Another plane just flew over? Yes. I mean, we are in one of the most densely populated areas of the country, so it would make sense that there would be airplanes. Oh, another rainbow. Chat. I have a feeling it's going to come over here. Is that far enough? Do you see it, chat? It's over there. I'm probably standing in front of it. It's like way over there by the hills, and it's just a little itty bitty bit of it, but I feel like it's coming up. We're just in straight up rainbow mode over here, chat. Do you see the rainbow? There's a little kid hanging out over there. Can just about see it. Yeah, is it too light? It's pretty small. Yeah, baby rainbow. I am seeing it kind of starting to extend. I feel like I can see it all the way to about here-ish, like up in the sky. Just a bit. But I'm not seeing it on this side over here at all. But keep your eyes peeled, chat. This one's going to come by. Here, let's pull forward a little bit. I think it's not raining anymore. It's beautiful and amazing. Yes, it is. I think we're going to get more. So I'm just going to chill here. And I'm hoping that as the clouds are all kind of flowing. Which way are they going? Oh, they're going this way. Oh, I see it over here. Do you see it over here, chat? I see it coming down behind Treasure Island again. Or behind, not Treasure Island, it's Yerba Buena Island at this part over here. Yeah, it goes, I see the whole thing in my view right now. Do you see it kind of forming up over here? It's just becoming visible there. The city always looks beautiful and amazing. I know, doesn't it? Are there ever night streams like a Bike Curious After Dark? Bucky, that's a great question. I used to do, my stream schedule used to include a night stream and a day stream, but I have since stopped doing night streams. I'm pretty happy with my 1 day a week schedule. I think if we want more streams on the channel, then we need to find another rider. You know what I mean? Hey, if there's anybody who watches the stream and lives in the San Francisco Bay Area that would be like interested in interviewing to be a host of this stream and channel, let me know. I see it there now, and the other end over there is in front of Vallejo. Wow, it looks cool. It's not as vibrant as the last rainbow, but you can definitely see it over Yerba Buena Island there. It's a little weird because I see like fog coming in this way, but I feel pretty confident that these clouds over here are moving across this way. We got two different directions. Probably a better view IRL than on my tiny phone screen. It's pretty faint. I mean, the one that's down, like the end of it that's down in front of Vallejo is like quite vibrant and looks really, really cool. But I'm just hoping that as the clouds are moving, we're going to get more rainbow. Will there be a casting couch? If not, I won't apply. No, I have a chair, not a couch. Just a chair. If you're talking about it landing on the last tower of the bridge behind the island, then yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. That is what I'm talking about, American 2050. You got it. Guest hosts are curious. Indeed, Sparksaw. The seaplane is old DHC beaver. What's a DHC beaver? The sun is more stronger now. And I don't see this side of the rainbow as much. Oh, hi. Yep, the sun's out. Okay, chat, let's ride somewhere else. Let's wide. It's 2:30. Ideas. So what are we talking about resolutions wise? Ideas for next year? Yeah, basically. What are your ideas for next year? What is it that you would love to see on this stream for next year? I also, one of the things that we're going to do is, I'll work on this more at the next stop. We're going to do 2025 stream bingo. We're going to come up with our 2025 stream bingo. Thank you, Chili. Resolution 4K, baby. I don't have enough data for 4K. I kind of want to switch into my jacket. I'm like a little chilly in my sweater. Write me down on never seen before streams, where even the roads we take have never seen before on stream. Yeah, you always want to see, you're the explorer. You want to clear fog of war. Okay, Chad, it's time for me to come clean with you. It's not a secret, actually. I'm just being dramatic. As you all know, in October of 2025, I broke my streaming rig. I broke my e-bike. So we used to have, in the family, we had 2 e-bikes. One of them was mine, and I used it on the stream almost exclusively. Primarily because it just made it so much easier to like do all the things. But I broke it. I pushed it beyond its limits. My friend Justin and I did a trip from San Francisco to Ukiah, California. It's about a 120 mile trip. It's about 60 miles on transit and another 60 miles of riding. And I broke the rear rack. I had 2 tires explode. It was just not good. Honestly, I was lucky that I didn't get seriously hurt on any of those trips or on that trip. And so I vowed to never ride that bike again. And I have not. I have not ridden it since then. And I also sold it to a person who wanted a project bike that's going to clean it all up, get it all up and running again. But it also means that we're down to 1 e-bike in the family. And so like today, for example, Melissa and Valentine are out, so they have the e-bike. And I do not have an e-bike. So when my e-bike broke, I was like, okay, well, I got to replace it. But e-bikes aren't cheap. Especially an e-bike that can do the type of trips that I was hoping to be able to do, like the trip to Ukiah or other trips. And it also is, it's expensive. I think that's what I said, right? So I've had my eye on a bike that's definitely up to the challenge. But it is not cheap. It is the Tern Aurochs. And I finally got a test ride of an Aurochs 2 weeks ago. It wasn't last Friday, it was the Friday before that. So it was actually more like a week, just over a week ago. I really liked it. And I definitely think it'll do what I want my stream bike to be able to do. But also, it was many, many thousands of dollars. And I'm like, the last time I spent this much money on a bike, the bike only lasted for like a year and a half. I feel like maybe that wouldn't be a very wise financial decision. So, what I'm curious about is like the bike adventure streams. How do we feel about those? Never put your eye on a bike, it will hurt. Noted. E-bike dono goal? That's a good idea. I'll just have like an $8,000 donation goal. The bike's not quite $8,000, but I'm sure by the time I'm done getting it tuned and dialed in, I'll probably spend that much money on it if I buy it. So I'm not like super excited about that, but also it is a car replacement for me, right? Like the cost of all of our bikes combined together is still less than having bought a car. So there is that. Why are e-bikes so expensive? Are they so expensive? Yeah, I mean, I guess I saw, there was a video on YouTube that I think someone in the Discord linked that was like, why are bikes so expensive? And it was like comparing the cost of a motorcycle to, it was comparing the cost of a motorcycle to buying a bike. And it does seem like you get more value out of buying a motorcycle. Oof, the S12 is 6,500. Yeah, it starts at 6,500. That's right. Make it 4,000, 50-50 with chat. So I do a dollar for dollar match. It's still so much money, right? Like the bike that I'm riding right now is like basically my dream bike, and it costs less than that. For $8,000, sounds like you can get a motorcycle. Yeah, you can get a motorcycle. Now I can't really, like, I don't know. I feel a lot more uncomfortable about like carrying my kid on a motorcycle, for example. Like they go a lot faster. So I think it's like a safety thing about bikes. They're a little safer because they go slower. Why am I riding this lane here? Why am I not riding over there? Well, whatever. We're doing exploration, right? It's new stuff. Yes, Sparksaw with the 50 bits. All right, chat. Only $3,999.50 left on our donation goal for the bike. We got this. Get an e-bike that looks like a big motorcycle. That's kind of the plan, right? True, new path. We usually go on the other path, yeah, but it ends right there, unfortunately. So we had to come over here. You could buy 26 Walmart e-bikes. They'd just be disposable. I would break one every single stream. Maybe as long as they last, they'd have to last for like 3 streams, and then it would be about as good of a value as my last bike. A fire truck. Truck. Tried to say fire truck while biting my tongue. Bikes got pretty expensive during 2020 because of the pipeline issues and demand. But I think they're kept artificially inflated. I've noticed the prices of bikes coming down a lot. But yeah, I mean, I've been working in the bike industry for 10 years. I saw that happen. The price of container shipping went up like 5x. And at the same time, and when you say kept artificially inflated, I think probably a lot of bike companies right now are still sitting on inventory that they purchased in 2021. Because like, all right, let's get into bicycle supply chains here for a second, okay? Lead times. We're gonna start our conversation with lead times. So I'm a bike manufacturer. I place an order for a container's worth of bikes, which is like, let's say 100 bikes. That's a shipping container's worth, which is pretty typical. You know, a lot of bike manufacturers are gonna get orders of bikes in increments of 1 container at a time. So first of all, in 2020, everything bike related sold out like instantaneously. This happened at Bike Pretty too. And like between like April and mid-May of 2020, Bike Pretty sold all the inventory it expected to sell for the year 2020 in about a month and a half. So now we have no inventory and we're making no money, you know what I mean? I mean, great, we got tons of cash. Well, not tons of cash, it's Bike Pretty. But we are completely sold out of inventory. So we immediately place orders with our suppliers. Now, the problem is that when you're a bike manufacturer, your supply chain is gonna be, for a container of bikes, is gonna take at least 6 months in the production pipeline. And on top of that, all your competitors, everybody else that's ordering bikes, or that is selling bikes, is doing the same thing. And some of them are buying from your manufacturer too. So now you're in a manufacturing queue that could be up to a year long. So you buy your bikes from your manufacturer in mid-2020, but they're not going to ship until late 2020 or 2021. And in the meantime, the price of your frames went up because your manufacturer is in high demand and all the raw materials are in higher demand. And then the price of container shipping goes up like 5x. So now your one container of bikes costs who knows how much more to import into the US. And then on top of that, there's new tariffs on goods coming from China, which increase the cost again by like 25%. Those still remain today, by the way. So now the product that you bought in 2019 or whatever for $200 a unit costs you like $500 a unit. And so now you have to increase prices like substantially to be able to, be profitable, or even just to break even and make sure you can pay your employees and stuff. So you increase prices. And this order is for 2021. So we have inflated prices in 2021 and beyond. Now, the thing is that the demand from the pandemic didn't continue. I know I keep going, but I'm just gonna keep going, okay? So the demand that you had at the beginning of the pandemic, or when all the lockdowns started in April of 2020, you bought a ton of stuff thinking that demand was gonna continue, but it didn't. The bike industry retracted for the next like 3 consecutive years. So a lot of companies ordered a ton of stuff that cost them way too much, and then by the time they got it in, the demand wasn't there to sell it. And in order to be break even on it, they have to sell it at a higher price. So when you're saying that the prices are quote unquote artificially inflated, we are just still businesses that had to respond, bike businesses that had to respond to the fluctuations in demand over the pandemic, are still facing like these huge headwinds that make it so that in order for them to stay in business, they need to charge a lot more for their product than they used to. But prices, I have noticed that prices are starting to come down. Bike from Canada, I originally bought for about $5,300, and that same configuration of bike now sells for about $3,300, something like that, $3,500. So prices are coming down, but if you're seeing companies that are still charging a lot, it's probably because they're still selling that inventory that they originally purchased in 2020. Okay, I know I just ranted about bike industry supply chains for like the last 10 minutes. But that's how it works, and I'm done now. Unless there's more comments in chat. It's not that the demand isn't there, it's that the prices are so off that people are yeah, I mean, we had to raise prices a little bit, but our customers are not very price sensitive. And we did more discounting, so like, even though our list price was higher on the website, what people actually paid was about the same on average as it was the year before. But there's just way less demand. Demand definitely is down, for sure. Anybody in the bike industry will tell you. In fact, we've seen a bunch of bike companies go out of business this year. A couple of e-bike retailers that opened up at the beginning of the pandemic have let us know that they're ceasing their operations. Yeah, DJ Black, I heard about that. Very sad. Oh, what happened? The bike here, or the bike industry tried to push me off the air. Remember, I am a representative of the bike industry in a way, because Melissa and I have been running Bike Pretty for 10 years now. I've seen multiple boom and bust cycles. Definitely 2020 was the biggest boom that we have seen. Oh, what the heck? Chat, is it going black again? Is it doing that thing where it goes black? Loose cable? Oh god, I hope so. I can't believe I'm still dealing with these issues. Losing consciousness? That's hilarious. Alright, let's see if we can reproduce this. Wow, I thought we had fixed it with a new cable. It did the BRB scene earlier. It's alright, it probably just interrupted me ranting about bike stuff. Bike industry. Bicycle supply chains. Chat, there's one more thing I want to say about bike industry supply chains, which is nobody in the bike industry is price gouging. Everybody in bikes, first of all, it's very highly competitive because the barriers to entry are extremely low. Any idiot can like order a frame off of Alibaba and start selling them online. So it's like a very competitive marketplace where there's a race to the bottom on pricing. And it's an industry that runs on passion. People don't get into bikes to get rich. They get into the bike industry because they love bikes. And so they give away their work for free. There's so many bike shops out there that operate on like almost no margin. It's one of the lowest margin like businesses that you can get into is like being a bike shop owner. And people still do it, and it's because it runs on passion, you know? And they'll complain about it, be like, I'm a bike shop, I can't make any money. They could make money, they just have to charge more. You know what I mean? And that's not what their goals are, and that's fine. But it's an industry that runs on passion. No one's price gouging you in the bike industry. Ali who? Where does he live? Oh, I friggin' love Alibaba. America runs on Dunkin'. So the camera was cutting out, which is why I pulled over. Let's take a look under the hood. Let's take a look in my front and see what's going on. Yeah, that looks all stable here, so we're good there. If there is an issue, it's got to be in the back. Chat, it looks like what I really need to do is maybe buy a new camera. Oh, that was a little loose there. I just popped it in a little more. Alibaba or AliExpress? Alibaba. You need to order, if you're going to go into business selling bikes, then you probably would want to buy at least 10 bikes. Otherwise, your costs are going to be, you know, I mean, you could buy you could drop ship bikes from AliExpress in the US, but it's not, like your margins are going to be really small in that because you're not really providing that much value in the market. So like the bike you're going to sell is going to be a cheap piece of crap. It's going to be hard to sell it for more than cheap piece of crap prices. That's just the way it is. But with Alibaba, you place an order for 10 bikes, and then you save money on the shipping, and you get a bulk discount, usually, I don't know, 10 or 15%, maybe 20%. And you can actually kind of build a business off of that. So yeah, Alibaba, you can go on there, order some bikes. There you go, everybody. I just literally told everybody in chat how to start their own bike brand. I'm from Ireland, and I've been watching your streams for the last 3 years now. San Francisco is a lovely place to visit. Someday Living your streams always. Loving your streams always. Aw. Yes, you should absolutely come and visit San Francisco someday. I'm so glad that you enjoy the stream. I'm so glad that you're just hanging out here with us today. I know today's stream is like a little bit off the rails, and especially with me talking about bike industry supply chains. But I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop now. Alibaba sounds like a Who song. All right. Is that how you started your banana holders? Yes, absolutely. And actually, that's another stream goal I wanted to mention. Chat. I found a new. I've done. I was talking earlier that I learned a new 3D CAD 3D CAD tool called Onshape, and I did it because I had some parts I needed to make for the streaming rig to like improve its durability and make it better. Blah blah blah. But I also found a new supplier. So I had previously done like 3D printing by sending my 3D models over to Shapeways, and Shapeways will print it out and ship it to me, which is great. They do much higher quality prints than I could do on a home printer, and I don't need to worry about things like nozzle temperatures and flow rates and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff's taken care of for me. They produce a great quality print every single time. And that's wonderful. I love that. But 3D printed parts are only good for certain things. You can't accomplish everything with that, and one drawback of it is that the parts aren't super strong, you know? Like for some parts of my rig, I do need some custom designed parts would be helpful, but I need it from more durable components that are made from metal. And I found a company called Send Cut Send that you send them your drawings and they will laser cut out of like, you know, sheet metal your designs. And they have a wide variety of sheet metal. They actually have a ton of different materials they print in, but there's like 2 different kinds of chromoly steel, or there's more than that. They have different thicknesses of chromoly steel. They have like stainless steel, they have titanium, they have aluminum, they do it all. Plus, not only do they do laser cut stuff, but they'll also do bents, like bent material, bending. They will bend your sheet metal into different forms. And it just so happens that a couple of years ago, I started experimenting with taking the bike strap to the next level. So the bike strap is this thing here in my handlebars. It is a water bottle cage replacement. It's a cargo cage, a cargo water bottle cage. You've seen these pop up now probably in a bunch of different places. There's like the Salsa Anything cage, and there's a few other, you know, cargo cages out there. They fit onto the water bottle cage mounts of your bike, and they can carry, and rather than just being able to carry a water bottle, they can carry objects ranging in size from about, you know, this big in diameter up to like this big in diameter. And I actually, before any of those existed, I designed what I think is probably the first cargo cage that was available to purchase, called the Bike Strap. And I'm really proud of the work I did on that. It's super useful. I still use mine to this day all the time. This is a broken one that I put on my handlebars because I use it a little bit differently, but pretty much every bike I own has them. This bike doesn't. It doesn't have water bottle cage braze-ons yet. I will add them at some point. But there's a lot of reasons why, but I stopped working on and selling the bike strap like a few years ago. It just wasn't worth it. I was losing money on every bike strap I sold because the 3D printed part kept going up in price, and even though I was charging a lot, I was still losing money. Plus, they were a pain in the butt to make. They required a lot of labor, like cutting out Velcro straps and doing riveting and all this stuff to make it work. But one of the things I thought that could revive the bike strap is a folded sheet metal version of it, getting into some design for manufacturing stuff again. And I found this company, Send Cut Send, and they can actually make my next version of the bike strap. So one of my 2025 goals is to revive the bike strap, to bring it back, come back better, faster, stronger, so I can sell it at basically at the same price point, but actually make money on it instead of losing it. Maybe even sell it wholesale to bike shops that might want to carry it. Make it available to all of you and be able to discount it for stream events. It's a great product. I freaking love the bike strap. Like I said, I've been using it for years. I would love to be able to get it out to more people. It needs some work, and I think Send Cut Send and Onshape might be the way to do that. So I'm pretty excited. Out of stock. Yep, it is right now. Are you asking about the baseball stadium? This is where the San Francisco Giants play behind me. This is Oracle Park. Welcome. Right now we are in China Basin Park, one of San Francisco's newest parks, opened this year in 2024. It's been a park here for a long time, but it was newly refurbished, along with like the new Visa headquarters that's over here and apartments and some other buildings that went up. This used to just be a massive parking lot, but we've been able to turn it into a substantial amount of housing and office space, which I think is great. I think if every parking lot in San Francisco were housing, we'd be better off. Paris pavement looks very different from San Francisco. It would probably have to be another US city, or at least North America. I do love pavement. And Paris. Pacific Bell, or AT&T, or yeah, this is Oracle Park now. It's changed names many times. Is China Basin a spit basin? I have no idea. And do you mean like saliva spit? Because I'm sure that you could spit into it. Is Oracle even in San Francisco? They identify as a San Francisco company, but I think a lot of Silicon Valley is down in the peninsula. It used to be that tech workers had a dream of like buying a home in suburbia and like commuting into their massive office park. That was like their dream. That was like the boomer and Gen X version of like what it meant to be a tech worker. But millennials kind of changed that. Our dream was to live in a city where we could walk places and get around by public transit. And work somewhere nearby. But the problem is that like Oracle and Google and Facebook, all these companies, they had real estate down in the peninsula because they had gotten massive tax incentives to build their offices there. And so that's why they created like the tech buses, as you might have heard. They were like a big deal in the news a while back for various reasons. And the tech buses basically are if you want to live in San Francisco but work in one of the offices down in the peninsula, then the buses will pick you up and drop you off, and you can, they're a very luxurious way of getting around the bay. It's kind of a symptom of not having good transit down the peninsula. Like there's Caltrain that goes down and there are some buses, but it's a patchwork of different transportation agencies, so there's a lot of transfers you have to make, and they're not very clean, they're not very reliable or easy to do. That is what I mean by clean. And so you end up with these massive companies hiring charter buses to drive around San Francisco and pick people up and drop them off. Mission Creek is downstream from a water processing plant, so I'm sure there's what used to be spit. That's true, a tall shade, up this way. That's why a nickname for this creek here is, in the family-friendly words are, Poop Creek. Who is the statue of? Oh, that's Willie Mays. Here, we can go over there and see that. That'd be fun. Wait, didn't Willie Mays recently die? Yes, it's the guy they should name the park after. Yeah, they should name it Willie Mays Park. You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, the estate of Willie Mays doesn't have $10 million a year to sponsor the park. Willie Mays. Willie Lee McCovey? That's not Willie Mays, is it? Willie McCovey. Not to be confused with Billy Mays, the shape guy. They're the soap guy. I mean, I guess it is McCovey Cove. I could have sworn that this was Willie Mays. It turns out every single person who plays baseball professionally is named Willie. Willie Lee McCovey, stretch. Mac, Big Mac, those are nicknames. Born January 10th, 1938. Mobile, Alabama. Signed by Jesse Thomas and Alex Pompez. 1955. Major League Baseball debut, July 30th, 1959. Bats, left, throws, left. Height, 6'4", weight, 210 pounds. Career batting statistics, a whole bunch of different things. Honors, Rookie of the Year, All-Star Game Most Valuable Player. National League Most Valuable Player. National League Comeback Player of the Year. Hall of Fame, 1986. Wow. Very decorated baseball player. What's over here? Willie Lee McCovey was born on... Okay, we just read all that. There's like a 1,000-word essay on this side over here, so I'm just going to leave it at that. What's up, Sociopathogen? I think the Willie Mays statue is in front of the ballpark. Oh, that must be it. I mean, we are at McCovey Cove, so I guess it would make sense that the other Willie would be here. I hate getting the wrong Willie. Yeah, tell me about it. Willie McCovey was a legendary first baseman for San Francisco Giants, known for his powerful hitting and intimidating presence on the plate. He's considered one of baseball's all-time greats. There you go. Thank you very much. All right, chat. There was one other thing I wanted to do that I thought would be fun. We got some resolutions, but I was thinking it might be fun to do a 2025 stream bingo. So the goal here is to come up with ideas for things that are going to go into the like squares of the bingo card. And then what we'll do is we'll have to randomize the bingo cards and like everybody can get one. And you can, when you watch the stream in 2025, if you see one of the things from your bingo card, you can check it off. So the first thing I want to put on here is wheelie. I want to see some people doing wheelies on the stream for sure. Oh, another good one, rain. That's another good one for the stream bingo card, right, chat? Where's Willie Nelson's potluck dinner parquet? I have no idea. Does San Francisco have good fireworks for New Year's? That's a good question. We do have fireworks. I don't know if they're good, though. Maybe. Best fireworks I ever saw were in New Orleans for New Year's. I heard Bike Curious's New Year's resolution is to buy a new car. Yeah? Is that what you heard? I'm going to move a little bit. It's cool being able to see Willie here. But I like my other spot better. Let's go back over there. All right, so let's come up with some more stream bingo ideas. Oh yeah, and I wanted to fix my rig. It's still broken. Why is it not working still? I can't even with this. I'm gonna go back to where it's more sheltered from the wind. Oh hey, I had a night ride. I hosted a night ride that went through here also. I'm just realizing. This was another one of my stops. Yeah, the view's nicer here and it's a little more sheltered. Dude, another goal I think has to be to fix my stream blacking out. Critical mass. Oh. Or a ride out. So this is stuff we might see on stream. It's not necessarily like topics I'm going to do. For example, Critical Mass is on a Friday. I'm not going to stream Critical Mass. I mean, I guess I did stream the 30-year anniversary of Critical Mass, but I probably won't stream another Critical Mass ride until like the 40-year anniversary. But we can do like a ride out / massive group ride. Oh, a tandem bike. That's a good one. Tandem bike. Riding with a tablet on the hood. That's right. A yellow car. No, American, no. Wheelies on bicycles or dirt bike because one is a given. Well, we see people doing wheelies on dirt bikes and on bikes all the time. So I feel like they're both a given, right? A free space. Say, it's good to have you. Good at welcoming someone to the Curious Crew. Great. These are all awesome. Murderbot is a free space. We could do Murderbot stopping in a crosswalk. Murderbot in a crosswalk. Murderbot could be the center square. That's so true. Pet on a bike. Oh, I love that one. A pet on a bike. Pylon on a Murderbot. That's what we need. Murderbot with a cone. I'm not Canadian, so it's a cone. Parrot on a pedestrian's shoulder. We have pet on a bike, parrot on a shoulder. I'll write it down. Or we could do like, yeah, I don't know. Pet on a shoulder. I don't really like see pedestrians on the stream that often, but it does happen. Keanu? Should we put Keanu on the list? Keanu Reeves is a square. Maybe I'll dress up as him for Halloween. Does that count? No, Mike, that's not okay. A squirrel? We could design this to be interactive. I will try and sketch something. Oh, cool. Thank you, American. The important thing is that everybody has their own board. Or not everybody, but the boards are randomized. You know what I mean? So your board will look different than someone else's. I don't actually know if there's a tool for this. I just assume there is. Saw a video of a guy on a motorcycle popping a wheelie and shooting fireworks at the same time on a highway. Should we add that to the list? Dude on a motorcycle popping a wheelie and shooting off fireworks. What else do we have? Oh, I was thinking we all play the same card. I guess then we all win together. But I feel like it would be nice to each have our own boards and then someone will win. You know what I mean? I don't know what the prize would be. Someone being dragged by a kite. Can we just make that broadly like the wind messing stuff up? How about extreme weather? Let's put extreme weather on the list. That can include like a king tide, which we might run into on stream, really high winds, we might get hit by rain, there might be a tornado, that kind of stuff. Yes, first I'll try to find what Dr. WD-40 used and link it to you. Oh, thank you, American 2050. That's amazing. Oh my God, Mike. Mike, you're off the rails. Bingo card maker. There you go. Bingo baker. We need at least 16, right? Because it would be 4 by... No, it's got to be an odd number. So it would be 5 by 5, which means... Chat, we need 25 items. I only have like 10 here. We got to keep going. Let's do... Oh, a bicycle with a spoke... Or a card in the spokes. So it makes like motorcycle noises. Oh, we got to put Backwards Brian on here. Backwards Brian's on the list. Another helicopter. This is a different one. Are you making a bingo board? Yes, Pooby, we need ideas for the bingo board. Valentine explaining quantum physics again. Valentine teaches chat. Or does philosophy. Remember when Valentine was trying to define what pile was? That was so good. Someone touches the camera besides bicycle or bicycle. Oh yeah, somebody touches the camera. Thank you, American. I got your message. Not bicycle. Maybe some easy ones like visiting certain places on stream. Oh yeah, clear some fog of war. Like visit a new destination. Oh, a celebrity. Spot a celebrity on stream. That's better than Keanu Reeves. I will delete Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry, Keanu. I love you. Cosplayers. Oh, that's a great idea. Spot some cosplayers. I love furries, chat. Okay, I don't live the furry lifestyle, but I admire furries. If I see some people out in their furry costumes, I'm gonna go talk to them. They make their own costumes and they're amazing. Being very smug about living in San Francisco with a small carbon footprint, that's basically the theme of every stream. You get that every time. Oh yeah, Yoda. I'm gonna lump that under visit a new spot. I think I've been there on stream before, but like back when my rig barely worked, I don't think it really worked. This person is basically free space. Yeah, at literally every time we go to Dolores Park. Blow nose without muting. Okay, yeah, I'll add that. That's pretty funny. The Walking Commuter. Oh, The Walking Commuter. That's a great channel name. I love that. The Walking Commuter just rated with 86 viewers. Welcome, The Walking Commuter and viewers. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to the beauty that is San Francisco, California, like I just said. Walking Commuter, you sound like my kind of person. We should hang out sometime. Welcome to the Bike Curious channel. This is a stream about car-free lifestyle. Usually we get around the city by biking. Today, it's kind of a low-key stream. We are coming up with Stream Bingo. So we're working on our 2025 Stream Bingo card, which is going to be a game that we play through 2025. Blow a nose without muting. How about forgetting to unmute? Meeting another streamer. Oh yeah. Meeting another streamer. I love that. Tex Pink. Thank you so much for that follow. Oh, and Gigamelch. Giggle Mech. Giggle Mech and Tex Pink. Thank you so much for those follows. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you and you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Someone drinking a beer in public. I don't want to be a narc. Happy to be there and bye. Oh, what's up, Trifecta? It's Trifecta and bye curious. I mean, bike curious. You know what I mean. The Walking Commuter walks around New York City. Heck yeah. Walking Commuter is in NYC and is an excellent streamer. That's awesome. I've never followed The Walking Commuter before. I'll have to drop a follow. Let's see, can I do it right now? I can. Boom. Followed. There you go. Chat, you should follow too. Darkstarian, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Happy to see me? I'm happy to see you. He starts very early though. Stream sniping someone. Oh yeah. Instead of meeting another streamer, let's do a stream snipe. Stream snipe. Either we snipe someone or they snipe us. Just any kind of stream snipe. Because I know for sure that I'm going to be streaming with another streamer because Jam On It Mac and I are, we have a date scheduled. We have a date. A stuck murder bot. Oh, well, we have coned murder bot already. I think that's okay, right? Some sound impossible or would happen once a year. I think all of these should be things that we think would happen roughly once a year. Because by the end of the year, you know, we need to get 5 in a row. You know what I'm saying? I'm just starting to stream. If you're ever in Brooklyn or NYC in general, would be happy to connect. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Trifecta. It's gonna be a while before I'm in New York. Probably. Hello from coast to coast in a few seconds. Yeah, that's right. East Coast, West Coast. I grew up on the East Coast, but glad to be out here on the West Coast. I was thinking more of things that happen in one stream so you can call bingo in the same day. No, this is 2025 stream bingo. This is the long game. This is for only the true dedicated Bike Curious fans. People who are there week after week. Market things off on their stream card. Oh, and resets each stream. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's a cool idea too. It will be fun. That is a fun idea. I think this was Valentine's idea. I think I need to stick to his suggestion and give it a try. Is a rainbow too common? I think we should definitely add rainbow to the list. We did see 2 rainbows today, but it's not 2025 yet. And I think that might be like one of the first rainbows that we've seen on the stream, if not the first. And how do you prove it? Well, at the end of the day, I get to decide who wins and who loses. You know what I mean? Also, it's all in good fun. Will we have a prize? I don't know, maybe. The winner will get a command added with their name in it. It'll be !winner, and it'll just say so-and-so is the winner. Someone's hat flying off in the wind. I like that. A hat flying off in the wind. I will write the winner a personal letter and give them VIP. There you go. Pooper just offered. The winner of Stream Bingo gets VIP for a year. They get VIP status in the stream for a year, and Pooper will write them a personalized letter. Pooper will write a letter and give them VIP for 1 year. Mulch pit? A pit full of mulch? Drive around shirtless. Can clip each occurrence to track them. That's true. It's probably ideal to clip them. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We only need 4 more, chat. If we have 4 more, then we have a full board. We should probably do a few. Mulch pit should be the free space. Do you mean mulch pit or mulch pile? Because a pit is kind of the opposite of a mulch pile, right? Oh, I think we should add to the board no mulch pile. When there is no mulch. I mean, that's going to happen at some point in the year for sure. We don't know when it's going to happen. The no mulch pile is there. Have a heated argument with a driver. The only quote unquote heated argument that we've had on stream is like that one guy on Fleet Week weekend in October when I was riding on the sidewalk, which I got off my bike and stopped doing because I could see before he said anything that he was uncomfortable with it. And then he proceeded to be rude to me, continued to be rude to me, even as I was walking away. But the best part about that was he was like, "Nice bike, weirdo," as I left, and that was pretty hilarious. Oh, a unicycle. That's a great one. Should probably do more than 24. Yeah, I think that the bingo board is 5x5. That's like a standard bingo board with a bonus spot in the middle or a free spot in the middle so that would be 24 spots in total. But we're going to have to edit it down a little bit, so we should probably try and get to like 30. I like when you told him to go back to the suburbs. Yeah, I like that too. That was funny. He was like, "But I live here." And I'm like, "Not for long. You obviously hate it." I got yelled at for crossing on pedestrian green. I don't know where you live. In California, bicyclists can go now, as of this year, which as of the start of 2024, when the crosswalk says walk in the parallel direction. So as long as there's extenuating circumstances for that, like it's not universally true, but almost always, in most situations, if the crosswalk says walk in the parallel direction on a bike, you are allowed to go to in California. What if car brain's complaining? That is actually good. Oh, a bike malfunction. I don't want that to happen, but I'm putting it on here. Bike malfunction. Hopefully with no injury. Car brain complaining in chat. Okay. I need a nice bike weirdo shirt in my life. I love the idea because like the one dude that like rotated our camera, that became the troll face emote. So now we like turned that person into an emote, and then the nice bike weirdo guy can become a t-shirt. I love that. Do at least one wheelie. I'm not doing wheelies. That's not gonna happen. I would have told them if they weren't yelling their lungs off. Yeah, I get you. They're not mad at you, okay? I want to get that out there, a tall shade. That person and drivers in general who are just yelling at bicyclists who are following the rules or whatever, like, they're not mad at you. It's not personal. They're sad and depressed in their life, and they're taking it out on you. It's not your fault. It's not a personal thing. Just wanted to throw that out there. I used to take a lot of things personally as a bicyclist. You know, it's being in a city and being a walker, being a pedestrian, being on a bicycle, being on transit. You face like negativity sometimes. That's because people have their own biases against you because you decide to get around in the city using whatever mode it is that you use, and it's not fair and it's not okay, and it can feel very personal, but it isn't. It's not personal. That person just sucks, and that's on them. That's all. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful and not annoying. Celebrity guest. I've got celebrity guests, don't worry. Someone adjusting the camera. We did have someone else touching the camera. That is on the list. We could have like driver running a red light. We could have bad driving behavior. The right hook. The right hook might be one. I don't know. It's probably better to focus on the fun stuff that happens on a bike rather than the crappy stuff. Sirens going off, that's like every moment. See the moon? Oh, I like that one. The moon comes out in the afternoon sometimes. Doing a night stream, that's pretty unlikely. Turns out it's hard to stream without, or it's hard to film stuff without light. Driving is not okay. That's right, Bitter. What would you say to your daughter if someone yelled at her for riding her bike instead of driving? I would say the same thing that I said to a tall shade, which is they're not mad at you. They're mad at themselves. They're sad and depressed, and we should feel bad for them. Someone complaining he is on stream. But bad driving behavior would be on every stream, depending on how you define it. Yeah, I was thinking like specific stuff like drivers running stop signs or going through red lights and that kind of thing. But that just happens all the time. Sticker or graffiti on a street sign. Okay, that's everywhere, but maybe there's a specific piece of graffiti. We could do like graffiti with a bike in it. Let's do that. Graffiti with a bike in it. I love that. What are we at now? I wish I had numbered these instead of putting check boxes next to them. Maybe I can fix that. I don't think I can fix that. Bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right, we do have enough for a complete bingo card now, but let's try and do 4 more. Oh, Bike here is getting kicked out of somewhere. I love that. Getting kicked out. Remember when the cops removed me from the set of the filming of The Matrix 4? That was a good one. A mod subscribing to the channel. Oh, we should do a money related one. Someone gifting 10 subs. Nobody gift 10 subs right now. It won't count for the 2025 bingo card because it's still 2024. You have to wait till 2025 if you want this to count. Somebody gifting 10 subs. All right, I love that one. Off-leash dog. That's literally everywhere. Every single day that we go through Dolores Park, we see off-leash dogs in places where it's illegal to have an off-leash dog. Good thing you stopped me. Yeah, I did that for you, Poober. Digimon cards, is that for real? Vehicle in the bike lane? I mean, there's just going to be cars parked in the bike lane always. What about something really weird in the bike lane? Like there's that one spot we went to for the Dance You Out of My Head one where there was like literally like a dumpster in the bike lane. Just a freaking whole dumpster. But like more than that. Like let's say like a burned out car in the bike lane. Oh, we should do abandoned car, right? Abandoned vehicle. Sometimes we do like bike adventures and we see abandoned cars. I'm gonna add that. Coyote sighting? Oh, that's a good one. I see the other ones going on in chat. And that's not what this stream's about. There was a whole container in the 8th Street bike lane. Oh my gosh. A car crash? Chat, I'm sorry. I can't put car crash on there. I can't do it. Car with a broken window? I like that. Car with broken window. Proper abandoned with like bricks for tires. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Or like we're like riding up the highway in like Sonoma or whatever, and we pass by a car that has like no wheels left and all its windows have been broken out. It's covered in like rust and graffiti, and like growing out of the seat is like mushrooms, you know, like that kind of abandoned. It has to be obviously abandoned, Poober. You're like, well, how do we know if it's abandoned? Well, like every car that's parked on the street's been abandoned by its owner for a few hours, right? So do they count? No, they don't count. It has to be like obviously abandoned. Food truck, those are all over the place too. Bike'll releases the bike hand signals video. Oh, Bucky, I was thinking about that today too. I should really work on that. A piano. I like that one. Oh wait, no, but there's pianos in, like every time we ride through Golden Gate Park or on the Great Highway, we're gonna see pianos. I think some have to be easy. We have a bunch of easy. I'll put piano on here. But, oh, what about like live performances? We saw like a circus once. We saw the Stilt Walker. I'm gonna put Fire Breather on here. All right, chat. It's 3:30. The stream ends at 4. It's time to ride. I feel like we came up with a lot of really good ideas here. We are going to have our 2025 stream bingo. It's going to be fun. The idea is that you get a bingo card. Everybody's card will be a little bit different, and throughout the year you gradually fill it in with stuff that's happening. Make sure to save it, so when you watch the stream, it's a fun thing to do on the side. Maybe you're the kind of person that likes to watch the stream with your family or friends, and you can all play the bingo together. I think it'll be a blast. I also know that Valentine, who is the person who gave me this idea, is going to have a lot of fun doing it. So that's the idea. Take us to the mulch. No promises. There's no promises that there'll be mulch. Chat, I'm like kind of too cold. Jets and planes doing a flyby. We will see that. We saw that like 3 times already today. I laugh because that's of how unexpectedly frequent that is. Wow, this wind is gnarly. Can I go? Yeah, there's nobody coming. Thank you for the great idea, Valentine. I know, right? Such a good idea. He's like, I want him to be my stream producer. Also, chat, I did mention earlier that like I am very open to having somebody else who hosts a stream on my channel sometimes, like the Bike Curious Network. If you're curious about live streaming and want to learn about it in a way that's quick and easy to get up and running, maybe that's an opportunity for you. But also, I love having stream producers. Here in chat, American 2050 has been my stream producer many, many times. I really appreciate the hard work that he's put in on that. All of the scavenger hunt streams, he's a stream producer for. He comes up with the route, he does the research on the locations, and he tells me, and he gives me like a framework to work with. And he even built this cool little web app for managing the scavenger hunts, which I think is friggin' rad. You don't need to go that hard, but just giving me a few destinations and some links that I can read when I'm out on the stream. It's an amazing way to make the stream better for everybody and to like express yourself creatively, learn something new. So if you're the kind of person that like wants to contribute from the community and you have an idea for a stream concept, I would absolutely love to walk you through the process of being a stream producer. It makes the stream better always. It was an excuse to learn Angular back in the day. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Oh crap, I forgot to change out my exclamation point learn command. It's no longer on, my course is no longer on sale for that price. Speaking of drivers running red lights. Nope, it's not gonna happen. I hate learning. Oh, poor Barakuato. Michael, send me your stream key and I will bike around for 3 hours. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh, don't forget to start the poll. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Prediction, prediction, prediction. Is there mulch? Thank you for the reminder. Start prediction. Is there mulch? $15 minutes? Can I do 20 minutes? Yeah. 20 minutes, start prediction. Start prediction. All right, everybody, will there be mulch or will there won't be mulch? Will there won't be? If you're new to the stream and you're like, what the heck are you, why are you talking about mulch? Well, if I'm being totally honest, I don't really know either. Almost every stream we end in Dolores Park, and almost every time when we ride through Dolores Park, we pass a pile of mulch just hanging out. Don't ask me, it's just the way it is. And I'm gonna go this way. For some reason, another thing that I can't explain. So the mulch pile prediction is running. Oh, I would say that like 95% of the time the mulch pile is there, but sometimes it's not. And that, my friends, is when fortunes are made and fortunes are lost. Ah, crap. I forgot that the stream was acting up. I think I need to buy a new camera. Do I have all of my troubleshooting parts on me right now? How did it all work perfectly after I replaced the HDMI cable last week, and now this week it's back to not working again? Maybe it's condensation inside the camera. Ugh. I did not take the line that I meant to through there. It's very bumpy around here. Back-to-back raid. Oh, that's a good one. Let's add it to the list. Back-to-back raid. Got it. Wow, that building has so much glass. A roundabout? Yeah, there's a few roundabouts in San Francisco. Oh wow, Jimmy Carter died. Yeah, that's been mentioned in chat a few times today. Rip Jimmy Carter. Bicurious dancing on top of something. I feel like it's something that I feel like the bingo card should be stuff that I don't really have that much control over. Who was Jimmy Carter? Jimmy Carter was the president of the United States in the late 70s. And was 1980 an election year? What did he die of? Yeah, he was 100 years old. So he died of being super old. He was also probably America's last humanitarian president. Someone who had a global perspective on what it meant to be a human and to contribute to our society. You must have forgotten George W. Bush. Yeah, that was it. I just forgot. Born before the Great Depression. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Well, that'll shape you, you know? Ah, excuse me. I'm sorry, chat. I'm all sniffly because it's cold out here. I gotta do like a double crossing here. Double crossed. Now I'll go this way. Big on human rights. Yeah. Also, one of America's most bike-friendly presidents, if not the most. That's what Pooper told me. No, I just know my understanding of the history is at the same time that Carter was president, although I could be wrong about this, the mayor of what's it called? I always want to say Folsom, not Folsom. Davis, the mayor of Davis, California, takes a trip over to the EU, visits like Amsterdam or Copenhagen or something like that, sees the great work they're doing with protected bike lanes and bike infrastructure, and is like, this will bring people in my community together and solve a public health problem of cars crashing into people all the time. And he puts the first protected bike lanes in the United States in Davis, California. Who was the most bike-friendly president in the US? While several presidents enjoyed cycling, no single president stands out as definitively the most bike-friendly. A president doesn't need to ride a bike to be bike-friendly, you know? I would define the most bike-friendly president as someone who invests substantial capital into the development of bicycling, of infrastructure designed to be used by bicyclists to improve safety, to be used by people bicycling for transportation. There is no way there is mulch today. Everyone should vote no. I see what you're doing there. Taft was the most bike friendly. Really? Did Taft put a bunch of money into transportation bicycling infrastructure? He and his wife were avid bicyclists, and I guess he even had a bike stolen in 2009. And it spurred an investigation into his Secret Service detail. Whoa, wild. Build Back Better dedicated $700 million to bicycle infrastructure. Is that for real? That's a buttload of bike lanes. You could build a lot of bike lanes with that much money. Oh, Build Back Better didn't pass. Classic. Taft became a Supreme Court justice? Really? I did not know that. Taft was America's fattest president. That's all I know about Taft. The symbol of American gluttony. Why does that not work? Wikipedia claims Taft is best remembered for being so large he got stuck in the White House bathtub. That's what I just said. Welcome to America, the place where we remember presidents for for the shape of their body and what it got stuck in. I missed during the ingest blip. Sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not mad. I was just feeling emotional because that was what I remembered him for too. I felt heard, seen. So many people here. Wow. You want me to try again? That guy said you missed. Next, Netflix is like.
You know, it's at midnight, so
Yeah, I know.
get a good nap in or, you know, get wired.
Midnight used to be easy for me, but now I'm like up at 7 a.m. every day. Hashtag getting old.
Yeah. Smash that like and subscribe.
What was that?
I saw that.
Did we just get trolled?
That kid totally squirted him with something.
Who knows what it was? Could have been
He just got dosed.
really dangerous. All right, chat, we've made it. Bucket drummer still there. What about the chess players? Chess players? I don't know where the chess players play. Are they also near the bucket dude? Bucket head? Bucket sticks? Here's Lombard, which means we're gonna go up again. Oh, it's back. I had to pull over and unplug some stuff and plug it back in. Okay, well, I guess we know that HDMI cable is not the problem. You know what? Let's see if I have a spare thingy in here. Oh, here's a spare thingy. Let's try this. All right, chat, I'm gonna go away for a minute. I'll be back, I promise. We're going off-road, chat. The park is packed today with people because, like I said, it is Pride Month and it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday here. Perfect day to be hanging out in Dolores Park. Yes, it needs to be at least 2 chips, one on top of the other. According to my... Why is this not closing? There we go. Okay, we're back again. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh God. My foot got stuck. I replaced a cable. Maybe the cable will do it. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. If it happens again, I'll just pull over again and replace another component. I'm still carrying on me all of the components I had from the last stream where I was troubleshooting this issue. Wow, it's so much warmer in the Mission. I love this neighborhood. They see me rolling. They hating. It loves you, Michael. What is it? And how is it showing its love? Oh, this is a noisy bus. Oh, the mission does. You're right about that. Let's hit some bumps. Let's see if the stream goes down again. They see me rolling, they hating, trying to catch me riding dirty. Looking good so far, yeah. It is. It's always the cables, you know? Chat, I'm track standing, can you tell? There we go. By Curious singing. It's like always. We like rock and roll on this stream. For your 2025 bingo cards, chat. A driver parked in the bike lane. I got to ring my bell. Somewhere over the... Yeah, you almost baited me. I almost started singing again. We are gonna go to the right on 17th. Somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, you got me. Way up high, there's a streamer that I heard of once in a lullaby. Oh yeah, I ring my bell. That's right. Where'd Bike Curious go? All I see is some guy on a bike with a cam on his trailer. Wait, are you still seeing the BRB scene? Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm a lot slower on this bike than when I have the e-bike. Next time, stop next to him and tell the others just a minute. Oh yeah, the just a minute campaign. That's a good one. Too slow, I know, right? I'm not very fast on this bike. That's for sure. Alright, I'm doing a wheelie. This is what it would look like if I did a wheelie, chat. Extremely impressive, right? I'm just kidding. You probably can't even tell I'm doing a wheelie. Just looks like I slightly tilt the camera back. Bike Curious, you are fast as heck. I don't know about that. Going up these hills into the wind with the rig on the back, I definitely don't feel fast. That car was faster than me. That's a cool bike. Oh my god, I won't see you until next year. Christy, how many people are you using that joke on today? It's good to see you. I like your sweater today. Nice colors. Thank you, Rails Bells. I have like 6 of these sweaters, varying colors. Although this color scheme is the one I have the most of. And I love it. These sweaters are the best. They're OP, Ocean Pacific. Hey. I see you. Oh, there it goes again. Okay. I guess I promised I would pull over if it happened again. Let's try again. I've replaced the camera, the HDMI cable, the USB cable. All right, I'm gonna replace the video encoder. There's a spare encoder. Boom. I use these bad boys, the Camlink 4K. If you want to learn about my rig, use !Discord in the chat, join the Discord. Or you can use !Learn in chat to check out my course on IRL live streaming. All right, I am going to unplug you again, chat, but I promise it'll only be for about 30 seconds. See you soon. This is when the bridge really requires all my skill, is when there's like an epic cross breeze. Fortunately, there's not a lot of traffic on the bridge, not a lot of bike traffic on the bridge. And there's one person behind me, but they're just chilling. They're super happy to just ride behind us. Oh God. I can feel the wind really grabbing the wheel. There we go. Not the course, #sellout. I'm a sellout for promoting my own work? Interesting. Ice cream truck. Oh, really? Oh, Bike Pretty? Yeah, we should put Bike Pretty on the bingo card. You're across the street from a building that says Fix on the sign? That's funny. Fix your dang rig, Bike Curious. Oh, Ice Cream Truck is a good bingo. It is good. You almost never see them around San Francisco, but they are here. They do exist. I think in the Mission, we usually get the dudes with the little wheelie carts. So they're like, not really trucks. They're like ice cream carts. And the dudes that sell out of them are, they walk, they don't drive. Because once again, the Mission is the best neighborhood in America. All right. Ice cream truck. Bike Pretty. Okay. I did it, chat. My friend had a channel point redeem called Sell Out and would promo himself and why you should sub. That's why I said it. Oh, that's awesome. I love that idea. Okay, yeah, I'm in. I want to be a sellout. Ah, the good old Valencia Street center running bike lane. You know it. I should have a channel point redeemed for that. I like that idea. I'm always happy to sell out. I'll give the people what they want. I'm not above pandering. I will pander, especially if it means for money. Is this going away or staying? The Valencia Street center running bike lane is going away. It will be replaced by curbside parking buffered bike lanes sometime in 2025. I'm a little nervous that they're going to be too narrow to be like usable. We'll see. Oh no, they're going to hit me. Nope, I win. I started my dominance, chat. Painted ladies. Oh, that's a good one. Like literal painted ladies. We must trust the wonderful San Francisco city planners. I don't think anybody trusts SFMTA at this point. It's kind of a sad situation. I think they do fine. I wish that they could do, like, if I have any criticism of SFMTA, it's that they like put tons of time and effort into every single change that they make, and it makes it really hard to like iterate, you know? It's like, oh wow, that self-driving car almost crashed into that car there. That was wild. So like Muni and its route system was designed in like the 1970s, and then San Francisco and SFMTA never changed anything about it until like 2015 or something like that. They didn't iterate on the design at all. So they like went into this huge planning process and figured out how to lay the routes and stuff, and they were like, yep, we've peaked. That's the best we can do. All right, is the prediction done? Let's find out. Is it ready? It looks like yes. All right, chat, here we go. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? That is the question. Congratulations to the believers. We've got a mulch pile. It looks about the same size as it was last time, just more flattened. It is kind of a sad mulch pile today. Is there mulch? Yes. Complete prediction. Confirm. All right, there we go, chat. Dude, can I get a loan? Oh, WikiHans, I'm sorry. I just realized I didn't submit my prediction. Oh, Pooby. Pooby got wrecked. Vic got the outcome he was looking for, I guess. Oh my god. This climb. If there's one place I wish I had the e-bike, it's right here for this climb. Sorry if the camera's rocking back and forth in a way that's uncomfortable to watch. This is what happens when I gotta stand up and pedal. Whew. I feel like I could almost walk this faster. Look, there's Miguel Hidalgo. ATX Kristen, it's good to have you. Welcome to Dolores Park, San Francisco, California. Should have waited till I got the flat before I did that. Whew. No pedal assist needed, but pedal assist is wanted. Whew. Okay. All right. And then it's not as steep through here. 100 bits for the exercise you just did. Oh, hey, thanks, Ma. I appreciate that. We missed the bees. The guy waved to us, chat. Ma, thank you so much for those 100 biddies. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you. Almost there, chat. Almost there. This is what it's like streaming Sans e-bike. We did it. Woo. Wow, it's pretty up here today. Remember when we saw a rainbow, chat? That was so cool.
Psychedelic mushroom psychedelics.
Acoustic bike, yeah, totally. No Speedos, lame. Yeah, no Speedos today. I was really looking forward to Speedos. Yeah, sorry. The Speedos don't come out in the winter very often. We do get warm weather in the winter sometimes, and people will dive into their summer wardrobes. Summer? Their fall wardrobes. But today, not so much today, obviously. I mean, look. Your chat muted for a sec, so I couldn't hear you. I muted the chat while I blew my nose, so I didn't say anything. Yeah, Gary Nelson, you heard that? Wow, so few people. Yeah, there really aren't that many people. I think the threat of rain is probably keeping people away. Like, it's pretty clear behind me here, but on this side where a lot of the weather's coming from, it definitely looks like it could keep raining. Happy New Year. See you in 2025. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for riding along with me today. I had a fun stream, for sure. Today's stream was kind of a mellow stream. We didn't really go that far. We didn't really visit any new spots. But what we did do is we came up with our 2025 bingo card ideas. So that is a project that will be happening over the course of this next week. And we came up with a bunch of streaming resolutions like 1080p, 4K, etc. No, I'm kidding. They're kind of like goals for the stream. And I got a lot of ideas from all of you about where I could go on the next stream and what you care about on the stream. So that's going to be helpful and inspirational to me going into 2025, trying to figure out what the content calendar will look like. I promise you, I already have stuff in the works for 2025. You know, it's going to happen regardless of whether or not we're ready. It starts soon. I'm going to try and do a behind the scenes stream on January 1st, New Year's Day, because that is the 6-year anniversary of this stream. We get to celebrate together. I will be on my behind the scenes channel, OnlyFans of Bike Curious, twitch.tv/OnlyFans of Bike Curious. It's linked in my profile, so you can click that. If you're not already following, that's the place to go. Also, I already took photos. If you're curious about what my streaming rig looks like, I took some photos of it today in front of the rainbow that we saw, and I am going to upload those to the behind the scenes channel in my Discord right now. So once again, hit the use exclamation point Discord in chat, join the Discord, go to the behind the scenes channel and check it out. That is where you'll see photos of my rig for today. Also, I know that it's the new year. The new year is a time to start new projects, to commit to resolutions that you might have set for yourself. And a lot of you out there, I think, probably have set a resolution to start live streaming. And I support you in that. I also think that one of the best ways to differentiate your content as a new creator is to stream outdoors, do an IRL live stream. And so if you are curious about how to create your own IRL live stream, if you are curious about how to start your own IRL live stream, use exclamation point learn in chat, click over to my Udemy course, and check it out there. It's over 9 hours of videos teaching you everything you need to know about how to IRL live stream. Literally everything, what parts to buy, what to plug into what, how to use everything, how to troubleshoot issues when they come up, how to protect your privacy, how to come up with ideas, how to pitch your stream. All of the things that you need to know about live streaming, IRL live streaming, are covered in my course. So click through the link. The new year is the perfect time to do that. I will be live. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come and hang out with me again next time that we're live. Did you remember to upload the first part to YouTube? I did remember it, but I didn't do it yet. I think it's a good idea, and I will do that. I just don't know when I'll do it. MFC price is wrong. Mike from Canada? Yeah, the command. I forgot to update the command. The $12.99 discount is not actually running right now. But I promise you, on my next stream, I will have another $12.99 discount code ready to go, and you can do that. You can also access the first 2 hours of my course completely for free. So even if you want to wait it out, it's great. If you're curious about how not to have shonky mic sound. Shonky? I'm curious about shonky mic sound. I hear the K Church. I think it's the J Church. Right? How do we get a bingo card? Exclamation point Discord in chat. Join the Discord and I'll be working on that this week. The price goes up next year. It does not go up. The price will not be going up next year. Today we were brainstorming. That's right. So that will be, I will try and get that ready to go before the first stream of 2025. All right, let's figure out who to raid. Who is IRL? Oh, Terry is. Let's raid Terry. Terry's out riding right now. All right, chat, I'm going to send you over. Would brainstorming count as extreme weather? I don't think so. I'm going to send you over to Terry Berenson. Terry is a friend of mine and another IRL live streamer that streams from his bicycle. He's based in New York City, although I'm not 100% sure he's in New York City right now. He's been doing a lot of traveling. So we'll see. He's out doing the Festive 500, which is a road cycling challenge about cycling for 500 kilometers, I think, between Christmas and New Year's. I think is the way it goes. I'm not 100% sure of the rules. I'm not a road cyclist. I bike for transportation. I'm sending you over to Terry. He's great. Also, Terry is not a family-friendly streamer, so if you're looking for that great family-friendly content, you might want to go to another one of your favorite family-friendly streamers. If you're new here, once again, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by. Hang out with us again next time. I will be live next Sunday at my usual time.
Yeah.
And with that... Oh, yeah, that's right. The Raiders came from NYC before. We're going back to NYC. Well, probably. And with that, I say thank you for riding with me this year, and I will see you next year in 2025 for my first stream of 2025 and my first stream of my 6-year anniversary. So thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.